A lot of talk about the government stake sale in Neyveli, divestment as well, and their overseas acquisition plans. So let's chat with the CMD of Neyveli Lignite, Mr. A.R. Ansari. Mr. Ansari, good morning. First things first, have you heard anything from the government regarding divestment in your company?
Yeah, divestment we are going for 10%. There is no doubt in that.
Okay. By when?
It will happen within 6 months. It will be on. The things are in progress.
Okay. You were also looking to raise funds via FPO, Mr. Ansari, for expansion as well as capacity addition plans going forward. Could you reiterate the same? Why would you need these funds and why would you need to divest in the first place?
Yeah, that's definitely. See, there are certain things which we have to follow. One of the things that as per CRC, we are under regulatory commission being power sector. So under regulatory commission, we have to borrow 70% and equity expenditure will be only 30%. Now, yesterday only I have closed successfully 2,500 borrowing from State Bank of India.
Okay.
And in future, for every plant, new plant coming up, we are borrowing 70%. Like for the new thermal stations for 1,000 megawatt, yesterday I have closed the procedure with the State Bank of India, borrowing 2,500 crore. And future also, as soon as our projects are on, immediately we go for the closure of the financial closure about the investment.
Okay. So are you saying, Mr. Ansari, that this fundraising would essentially happen to fill in that equity part of the fundraising that you knew for the financial closure of the power plants?
Yeah, it's essential. It is essential.
Yeah, and
we are under regulatory commission.
Sure. So that is the only reason why you would do the stake sale.
Yeah, it is healthy also. I don't feel it is unhealthy. It is definitely healthy.
Which is fine, Mr. Ansari. The confusion out here really is that whether there is going to be an equity issuance for raising funds for power projects, or could there be a stake sale from the government side in order to raise funds for the government borrowing program?
No. What I have talked, that is only true.
Okay. So no other stake sale from the government side for which the money will go to the government. All the money which will be raised via funds will come into the company directly.
Sure.
So nothing that the government is going to do to divest its stake in order to raise money.
No, if we go for divestment under that condition, only the fund will be raised and will go to the government. But that yet has to commence. I am talking of the investment in the projects for which we are raising, and this will never go to the government.
Okay, yeah. So which is my question, Mr. Ansari. You answered part one of my question that you will need money for the equity funds for the power plant's financial closure. My second part of the question is that have you heard anything with regards to the government looking to sell a part of its stake in order to raise money, not for financial closure, but in order to divest some stake in Neyveli Lignite?
Yeah, they definitely are looking, and that is why we are looking for divestment. That is the reason 10% we are looking into that, and that fund after being raised, it will go to the government. And
that will happen only over the next 6 months. It won't happen in the next quarter itself.
I feel it will take 6 months because still it is on the annual only. When it materializes, then only it will go to them.
Mr. Ansari, there has also been a shortage of coal apart from prices moving up. Are you also looking to acquire mines overseas or domestically for that matter?
You see, for me, going to the coal blocks, it's a kind of diversification. As we are basically, as per the government standard, organization dealing with the lignite. Now we have become Navratna and we are having 100% financial autonomy. Now my board has cleared. We can go ahead with the acquiring the coal asset abroad. And we are now going to float expression of interest to acquire coal asset either in Australia or in Africa. Maybe we look into other areas also.
Okay, Mr. Ansari, one final word really. You are planning to generate, I believe, over 4,500 megawatt power by 2015. Based on the approvals that you have and based on the planning that you have, you think you'll reach that target theoretically by 2015?
Yes, 100% we will reach. I think I will touch 5,000 megawatt.
By 2015?
Yes.
Okay, great. And I'm guessing you probably already answered that, but any other outstanding dues with any other state electricity boards? I mean, we heard of Rajasthan getting restructured. Any other state electricity boards that you have outstanding dues with?
You see, you are raising a very sensitive issue. Yes, we do. There are dues with the consumer like electricity boards. But it is not alone Tamil Nadu. Andhra is also there, Karnataka is also there, Kerala is also there, Pondicherry is also there. All the southern grid where I am dispatching my power generated, there are dues with everybody, but little more dues are there with Tamil Nadu, and they are giving in phased manner. It is coming to us in phased manner. Like last month, the state government has released for us 103 crore in the month of March. So they are not releasing. They are in the positive direction.
Good to hear that, Mr. Ansari. I'm guessing you do not have any concerns with regards to any outstanding dues with other ACBs.
No. We do not have any concern. It is coming to our way.
Good to know that, Mr. Ansari. I'm sure your investors are happy to hear that. Thanks so much for taking the time out and giving us that perspective. That's Neyveli Lignite. Government stake sale possibly happening in the next 6 months. The talks have just started on the annual, but will take around 6 months.